you want.
Now, that ain't no way to greet visitors.
Just keep on riding.
I don't think so, ma'am. We're gonna stay for a while.
Dog in this gang hired, terrorized, and killed anybody that get in their way.
I assume you're a lawman?
Federal Marshal.
You leaving again now?
Wherever this dollar ball goes, he leaves a trail of bodies behind. Men, women, children.
I rode in around noon, started shooting.
If I don't stop him, I will have blood on my hands.
He's coming.
Can I kill him now? Who are you?
Bass Reeves.
Why did you put that on your face? Move. Why would you put that on your face? Let me see. Let me see.
I would have been laughing. I'm like, son, that's the opposite effect that Rose has for mommy, okay? The hell you doing in my drawer? I know he was rambling to find that. That poor boy eye was sucked up. It was swole. Mama got that was a big rose too. Her rose is bigger than mine. I gotta see what brand she got. What model did she order? Cause that shit was big like a fist. That shit like a damn alien. Yo. Oh, that child's face. I'm sorry. I would have been just like her ass. Why would you do this? Now you got your mama's juices all on your eyeball. That's how you get pink eye. I just can't. I can't put these people. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit took me out when I saw that shit today. So you guys, let's get this started. Let's make me fuck up my eye, mate. I thank God my child never went in my shit and came around the corner with some shit, some suction shit on his. No, the only thing your ignorant child did was stick marbles up his nose, and I took it out the first time. The little fucker came back 2 minutes. Oh my God! With another one in his nose. I said, really? Okay, now that we done got that out of our system, we had to start the show off on a light note because there's been a lot of shit going on Instagram, okay? That does not involve me. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. The heavens wasn't no part of this shit today, but hey, here we are. But like I said, even we was brought up though. A heifer can't get a break. But look, you guys, you know we try to have a special co-host every week. And we had to connect with our girl Drama. If you guys do not know Drama, you should know her. She is on tour with 50 Cent. She works with D-Lay, Steve Brown. So let's welcome in the building, Miss Drama. What's going on, girl? See, Jake gonna get jealous. Do you think that was a louder clap we gave her? Yeah, did we give you a louder clap, Drama, than we usually give Jake? So let's make sure. You know Jake be like, y'all ain't clap that loud for me. What's going on, Drama? How you doing this evening? You gonna get a sound together, y'all.
I was on mute because I didn't want to come, Hey,
how you doing, girl?
Good. Yeah, we fired Jake. Jake is no longer a part of the co-host crew.
There you go.
He's a janitor. He got demoted. He cleaned up.
A janitor.
He cleaned the studio. Jake's cleaned the studio.
He's checking all the sour butts.
Yes. Did y'all know Jake sniffs seats when people get up out of their chair? Did y'all know that? He's a seat sniffer.
I hope that's not the case, drama, but if he sniffs seats, that explains a lot.
Yeah. Jake's a seat sniffer.
That's why his memory bad. He was sniffing Dawn's seat at that damn show. Oh, goddamn. That's a lot of ass to sniff after. But anyway, drama, tell the folks how you got in the comedy game, because you are a hairstylist. You do so much, girl, and you got a merchandise line. So tell the folks about drama.
So I am a dancer first. I am 17 years classically trained in ballet. Then my mom put me in tap and jazz and African dance. And then I ventured into theater when I was 5. And I did my first commercial also when I was 5. And then I went into cheer. I'm a very awarded track star in the 100 hurdles, 300 hurdles, and the 4x1 and 4x4 relay. And I went on to cheer in college and dance professionally after college all over this good old United States of America. And then back in so I've been told I need to be a comedian for at least 15, 20 years. And I never saw it as something I should do. I've always had a corporate job, and then I started doing hair. So one of my friends, rest in peace, Cortasha, she said, I think you should try stand up, and I dare you. So you don't dare me to do anything, because now I can't do it. Now I must try it. So I literally one day was like, hey, y'all, meet me at this place. I'm going to do stand up tonight. And I did. And they laughed. And another comedian saw me and was like, how long have you been doing this? And I said, the 15 minutes you just saw me.
Okay.
And he was like, you did 15 minutes so easy. And I was like, I was just talking. Like, I literally just got up there and started talking to everybody. You know, it's funny. So then I just kept doing it. And then I got that show, of course, was free. And my next show was a paid show with comedian Quentin Coleman. It was a competition and I won. And I was the only person who was not a comedian. It was more like improv comedy, which was basically what I did anyway. Okay. So it was us making up our own. They would give you a situation and you make it funny. So that's what we did. They would throw stuff at you and you had to do what it do. And then my next show was also a paid show. And I just been going ever since. And then in the pandemic, I linked up with D-Lay via Instagram. And from him knowing me, we knew the same comedian. So on Instagram, he was like, yo, you are so funny. Let's do some shows. And I said, sure. So we did. We do.
Now, D-Lay is cool people because, like I said, I remember when I would go to D-Lay's live, I would see him can you up all the time. And I was like, this girl's witty, she's funny. And then I found out later on that you actually work with D-Lay and then got a little bit more background information on you. And I was like, drama just naturally funny. Yeah, some people got it naturally, some people got to work at it. Exactly. Some people never get it. Well, thank you for representing us women up in here because there's some representation, honey, that I wish that we could do all over again. But I think you rep well. Yes, I want to definitely know how you got on. I mean, you've been working with D-Lay, working with Steve Brown. How did you get to work with 50 Cent?
D-Lay. So D-Lay, thank God for the faith he has in me. When they were putting together the pop-up, D-Lay was like, yo, I'm throwing your name in the hat. Let's see what happens. So he did. And it was like, okay. And then I did it. It was like, yo, you funny. And we're going to do this more. And we've been doing more. So it's been dope.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, because when we were blessed to come and see drama, we didn't get a chance to see her perform, but we had a chance to, meet her, join her, and meet her at the event when it was here in Houston. And let me tell y'all, whenever the 50 Cent throws an event, he took over that whole damn hotel. I mean, was it toilet paper embroidered with his name on it? It probably was.
I saw the pillows. All of the furniture had his name on it. The towels had his name on it. The floor had his name on it. The outside of the hotel had his name on it. And the door had his name on it. The what do you call it? The ballroom had his name and picture. He literally covered everything that had the hotel's name on it. He covered it with his.
Now that lets you know what kind of power that man got. And like I said, this is a yearly event, so I know he's making plans for next year. And
next year in Miami.
Oh hell yeah, that's gonna be real.
Child, that's gonna be booty and liposuction there. Y'all gonna have breast implants falling out in Miami. They ain't gonna be you'll have way more ass there than you had in Houston.
Exactly.
Listen, I don't know if that's possible. It was a lot of ass, but store bought. It was definitely store bought. It was definitely handcrafted and not by God. God didn't do that. God wouldn't do that to people because it was a lot of badass. It was a lot of badass. And by badass, I don't mean good bad. I mean bad bad. It was a lot of badass.
The good Lord never made nobody look like a wisdom tooth.
The good Lord never wanted us to look like ants. He let ants look like ants for a reason. There was a lot of ants and spiders walking around there. A lot of arachnids.
Brown booties.
This is a testimony because even though we were able to sit in the lobby while all the action was taking place, it was a moment where it was just a bunch of asses that collaborated in front of us by the elevator. And it got hot all of a sudden. I'm not bullshitting.
It was fake ass meat attracts heat. When you get fake ass meat, that is manufactured ass. You put stomach meat in ass, and stomach is hot because it got acid in it. You put stomach fat in ass, and it's gonna be hot ass. It's gonna raise the temperature around.
And that's exactly what happened.
Cause I was like, why am I getting so damn misty all of a sudden?
Girl, I was just sitting there looking like, oh Lord. Let me go outside for a minute.
Yeah. There was some strange asses walking around.
I think there was Jim and I that saw my face on the live. I was like, because even in my 20s, I just never dressed like that. I just never had a desire to do that. But I would have wore something like what you had on. I used to love the baby doll dresses that were short, cute, show a lot of legs. But I just never had shorts up my butt and a bra on.
Hey man, those ladies were looking to be seen, and we saw them.
Yeah, we saw them, and they gave some man chlamydia, I'm sure that night, or some Negro gave them chlamydia.
I think it was a lot more than chlamydia going around.
I'm sure there was a lot of monkeypox, a lot of HIV,
BD, crabs, all
that. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I want you guys to make sure you guys follow Drama if you are not following her on Instagram already. Drama, what's your IG handle?
It's right. One Act Drama. At One Act Drama.
Okie dokie then. So y'all make sure y'all follow her. Now we're gonna discuss a couple of things before we bring our guest on here.
And he is running late. He let us know he'll be running a little late.
But I like black folks that communicate.
Yes,
that's the
thing.
Tell
me what's going on.
Jake,
me on what's going on.
Jake.
Jake in the comments talking shit. Well, you know, Jake didn't show up last week at all. That nigga made plans to go to the oyster bar. He just said, fuck the heifers.
Jake, all right, y'all. He got things to do like we all do.
But I still want Jake to know he made plans with us. He should have told us.
Now, we always come on, each other's lives and, taunt each other.
I'm doing that right now. I'm taunting him right now.
With a current situation that took place, there was a man in this retail store. Let me look here. There's a video that's trending that it was in Texas, of course, where a man was sniffing asses in the store.
I heard of an African booty scratcher, but never an African ass sniffer. That is very different.
Was he African?
Well, let's just take a look at the footage right quick.
Okay, let's see.
Oh God! So yeah, he creeping up behind her. Look at her, just trying to play it cool.
And is that a white girl? He talking?
If it's white ass, does it have a different scent?
Good look, kind of cheese.
Yeah. So you see his arm. Look at him.
Oh, he got down up in it. Oh, mercy.
So they got him on surveillance camera.
But look at his face. He looked guilty, like I'm finna sniff some ass.
Sniffing asses in this store randomly.
I cannot. These people.
I don't
know.
Well, see, white folks already told us they don't bathe. They don't wash their legs in the shower. So with them not washing their legs, ass ain't but 2 centimeters from leg. So I doubt you washing your ass in the shower too. You got 2 centimeters up. I doubt you taking them extra 2 to get in your ass. So that ass.
Look, you supposed to wash everything from the rooter to the tutor. Okay? You washing toes, in the toes, under your feet, over your feet, your legs, your cooter, your booter, everything.
And you see Pearl saying it was a pet smart.
So that the smell of dog wasn't enough. You want to smell ass too. You already in the pet store. How much funk do you want to smell? Gerbil ass, all that ass.
He real disturbed. His face looked disturbed to me. Don't know about a child. You know, it would have made me happy if somebody sharted in that nigga face. Just sniffed the wrong butt at the wrong time. Cause you know you creep up on me in the store, you liable to get farted on.
I've never seen an ass that make me say, "Let me stick my nose in them."
Y'all just want to smell that ass.
Exactly. I ain't never seen one of them.
I haven't either.
Well, obviously this brother has an obsession with smelling random asses, and he
need to go see Dr. Tyra, and y'all need to send that nigga to somebody that can really help him, because that is a mental issue.
Tyra said, "Don't put this shit on her. She ain't gonna be able to help nobody."
Nah, that's Tyra. Go. You got the goddamn degrees in that shit.
I don't think there's an ass sniffing degree.
No, exactly. Nobody is trained to deal with ass.
Yeah, nobody talk about that.
She deals with mental illness, and this is evidently a mental illness.
Mm-hmm. Just okay. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the elephant in the room. Let's talk about Tiffany Haddish and Aria Spears. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of controversy trending this week in reference to a resurfaced video that they did, I think, back in 2013, and it was on Laugh or Die website. So recently, let me tell you something. This is karma, not on Tiffany, but on Eric, because he just made recent statements about Lizzo's body looking like a shit emoji. When he was asked during the podcast, what do you think about her music? Not her body, but her music. So he started coming down on her, and all of a sudden, this resurfaced. So I'm only going to show y'all a small clip.
Sad thing is, Tiffany going down with him though.
Right. I'm only going to show y'all a small clip. I'm not going to show the whole thing. So just check out what the hype is about.
Pete, I need you to do me a big favor. Please, can you do me a favor and watch TJ while I run to the bank?
No problem.
I'll be right back. Look, do whatever Uncle Pete asks you to do, okay? Be good. All right, thank you so much. If you need anything, just call me, okay? See you.
All right now.
Now, that's just the first opening of the video. The video goes into the boy staying in his underwear, the man looking at him through newspaper and focusing on the child's butt. It was just totally inappropriate to me.
It was, and it was not funny.
Yeah. So
why they didn't use little people?
I would have been cool with the little people segment because you're talking about adults.
I said
so. Here's the thing. There are adult actors, and I know 2 personally, that look like children. I have worked with them before. In my early 30s, I played a 19-year-old. They didn't even have to use a child that small. But like I said, there are adult actors that look like children, which is most oftentimes when it is children, and when it is material that is supposed to be a child being abused, even physically, they still use an adult. They use someone that is at least 18 to avoid. So that is something they should have considered.
Yeah. To me, it would have made it more funnier if it had been a little person, an adult. Mm-hmm. Or a person you knew that nigga grown. Okay, but I'll go with it. He's a child. It would have made it funnier for me than to actually use a child, use babies.
I think using an adult so using a little person, I feel like that would made it more satire, and people may have missed the message because it was too much funny. But I think using an adult that looks like a child would have definitely gotten the message across, because you would have thought it was a child, and later it would be, this was this adult actor. I think that would have been much more effective, and it wouldn't have been as gross. It was because the message itself is already hard to swallow, but then you add in this is an actual child, that makes it really gross.
Yeah, and like I said, these children were left, I think, in Tiffany's care. They decided to do a skit that day. Even though I'm sure they didn't mean any harm, but it just, when it comes out on the other side, it just don't It don't look right.
And whoever came up with that should have known it was in bad taste. You know what I mean? If I sit there and say, I got to skip y'all, let's act like a pedophile, y'all. The moment pedophile come out your mouth, you should have Now, first of all, I'm really tired of men that are overweight with titties and unattractive talking about heavy-set women like Lizzo. That's first of all. Mm-hmm. Because there's nothing in shape or slim about this brother. Dude, you look like a shit emoji too.
But the thing about it's not even about what he said, because what he said is...
It's about everything for me.
It's transparent, because apparently her body image worries you more than her music. So the fact that this skit is now out here and that we're trying to explain it, the thing about it is Tiffany's trying to clean it up. He isn't. Because I saw a recent post he did where he was promoting his podcast off of this damn drama. I thought it was tacky. Like, you are playing with you're playing in a whole different environment, dog, when you talk about children and sexuality. Period. Mm-hmm. There's nothing funny about it. Even though I can understand what you were trying to do, it's still you gotta understand the difference. Tiffany Haddish got something to lose. So yeah, if I was her, I'd be trying to clean it up. Mm-hmm. You ain't heard from this man like that. He's not in her he's not in the same lane with Tiffany. Right.
So no, it don't matter. Any kind of drama, any kind of, someone saying my name, oh yeah, let me keep this going. Cause now it's probably bringing traffic to his podcast. He ain't got shit to lose like Tiffany Haddish do.
I mean, so what's your take on drama? If you got any walk away on that?
So my take on it is whoever wrote it, first and foremost, needs to be talked to. I don't know if he wrote it or she wrote it. That is the first issue. The fact that your mind said, let's do this, is not an issue for me, because the content itself definitely was a message. And I think they did it around the time when the stuff was happening with Bill Cosby or R. Kelly, one of them. I think it was R. Kelly. So I understand why they did it. I just don't understand how they did it. So like I said, I feel like an adult actor that looks like a child should have been used, or even if you were going to use a child, use a teenager, because abuse happens to teenagers also. It could have been the babysitter with the ninth grader. It was just too perverse with it. And then they had him like bouncing as he was sitting with his underwear on. Like, there were too many elements that went too far. I feel like it could have been more implied than actually acted out. It could have been him in the bathtub and all you do is walk by and linger for too long as you walk by. Exactly. It could have been him coming in his underwear playing with a toy, and you're in the room, but then you do a cutaway to another scene of him like in the kitchen, or another cutaway of him laying in the bed and you walk past the bedroom. He didn't have to actively participate as much as he did, because I think that's what put it over the line. There's so many ways to act. That's like sex scenes where they lay in bed and nobody's really naked. They cover the middle section and their leg is out, their arm is out, and from here up is out. And you think they're naked. They're not.
Well, if I ever do one with Idris Elba, I request to be butt naked in them sheets. Jeez. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I went somewhere else. My bad. Okay. Come back, Rocky.
But
Johnny go back. Get this freak off set.
I read Tiffany Haddish's book, Black Unicorn. And in her book, she does describe her trials and tribulations with foster care. So I'm wondering if that was like an influence, because she did suffer some abuse when she was in foster care, and reflect that in her comedy. Because, most comedians reflect pain in their comedy. So I'm wondering if that was like an outlet for her, or she just needed to get that off her chest. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying, with her having that background, did it have something to do with that skit?
So, as someone who was sexually abused as a child, my first thought, which everybody handles things like that differently, my first thought would not be to put another child in that situation. My first thought would be, even though we are acting it is a skit, that is something that child will remember, real or not. So even though you didn't actually perform the act, you implied, and that is something that can still make a child uncomfortable. Because even when my abuser did not abuse me, I remember how they looked at me. You know what I'm saying? In other moments. So I just feel like it just wasn't handled properly as someone who says they were, well, I'm not going to say says, as someone who was abused. Because if she said she was abused, I always go with what you said until somebody proves otherwise. I'm always going to believe the abuse. That's just me. I know people don't, and that's fine. But if you tell me you were abused, I believe you. Until you know what I mean? Because that's something very heavy to say about somebody. You know, unless I know the person personally, and it's just so hard for me to believe, you know what I mean? But even in that situation, like I was saying, I just feel like having been abused, I would have handled that much more delicately. You could put the message out without hurting the message deliverer.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm with you on that one, because I'm like, there could have been other ways that skit could have been delivered, but using a child that was in your care for a skit and then you got them in their draws, that's a whole different element.
Yeah, because I'm just like, did you get the parents' permission for my child to be out here in their draws?
Now, supposedly the mother of the children, because they're brother and sister, and the mother of the children have been trying to bring this lawsuit against Tiffany for years. So she has been denied by a lot of attorneys to represent her. But for some reason, this particular attorney, whoever's representing her, is representing her in this case. And they're just going to see if there's any validation to what's going on. What's up, Pink? If y'all don't know Pink, that's D-Lay's assistant, y'all, and world famous singer. She sung at the, the Rockets?
The celebrity game, the national anthem.
Celebrity game, honey. So she was blowing some pipes. So y'all make sure y'all follow Pink. She hilarious.
So now, you know what? Being that this has come back to surface, this is why this woman's got a lawyer now.
Right.
That wants to take the case, because see, now this is out here, and I see why now Tiffany is really trying to double down on quieting this up.
Yep.
Because she got a lawsuit, and this Negro running around here laughing about it. Okay.
Well, like I said, when the aftermath comes, because I think Tiffany's trying to clean things up, Mr. Spears, on the other hand, is using it for promos for his podcast. So I just don't see how that's going to serve a purpose, because if it goes to court, which it might just go to court, that shit will be brought up. This nigga thought it was funny enough to use it for a promo for his show.
And his disregard for the possibility that he could have traumatized a child is very telling. And it makes it hard to not believe that you did not abuse the child. Because if you can disregard such a media sensation and feel as though it's funny and fodder for you to promote your upcoming project or your podcast or whatever the case may be, that is very telling and indicative of your true character. Because there's no way, if my son says I hurt his feelings, I apologize. That is a child, and they will forever remember the harm that you did, intentional or not.
Yeah, there you have it, y'all. So I'm just saying, hey, I think things were done in bad taste. I hope and pray that, that things are able to get resolved. But as I said, sometimes when you're trying to put content out there, it's just some shit you got to look at on how it comes out. You got a child in his drawers. I'm sorry. Right off the bat, when I saw that child being brought down the stairs with the drawers, I was like, uh-oh. This shit is not going to be good. So, in other words, Mystical has been indicted on first-degree rape. He's facing life in prison. He's been indicted on first-degree rape charge over an alleged attack in his home in Louisiana on July 30th. He faces mandatory life sentence if convicted. And this happened because of a woman there was supposed to be a financial debt that was supposed to be settled. Whatever that situation was, it led up to her being strangled and raped and robbed.
Well, damn.
That's what they're saying.
So let me tell you something. Let me tell you why Ludacris did not have to do that. Because I saw Ludacris back in March, because y'all know I be VIP damn near everywhere. So I was backstage at the No Limit concert, and I wanted to fuck that man. So Mystical did not have to do that.
Because Mystical is not a bad looking brother.
Oh, he is very fine. I wanted to give that man some. All he had to do, he didn't even really have to ask. He could just been like, come with me real quick. Now I've been like, big.
You know what? My girl was like that about Mystical. She was like, girl, he fine. And
he fine. Oh, he fine. He ain't had to do that. I would have did it every day for him. He ain't had to go through that. You ain't got to take yourself through this stress. It's right here. I got to tell you. I got it on me.
But the sad thing, we got to remember too, though, it's not about sex when you have
it's a power.
It's a power. It's I control you. You screaming and I'm still getting it. So Yeah, if he wanted that, yeah, we know he could have got that. You know.
Yeah, I could act like I'm being.
Can
assaulted.
we role play, boo?
So,
Get on, man.
I'll leave the back door open. You can put a ski mask on.
But
I know what the hell time it is.
The sad thing is, this is his second go round. Because I didn't understand when he first did it. Third.
He went to jail the first time.
Yes.
Got out. Then he was accused again, and it went away.
Oh.
And then this was again.
God damn. It's just sad. And the first one was the girl supposed to be braiding his hair, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago.
Hair done. Like, Nick, can I brag? I guess he got hot and heavy sitting between the legs getting them cornrows. You were doing. But I was like, dude, you mystical. You ain't got to do this.
But like you said, some people like the power of that act.
But see, a lot of things, this is what kills me when I hear men, because we had a football player just got signed to a big deal out of here, was it last year?
Mm-hmm.
And got caught up because he was molesting or taking
massage therapist.
No, football.
Oh, he was taking advantage of massage therapist. I know who you talking about.
But the thing is, hey, you know, but a lot of men be like, I don't understand every line. I said, y'all gotta understand, though, these men get this power where they feel they get this money. And I got all these hoes running up on me. So they feel entitled, like you're supposed to drop it off like it's hot. Bitch, you know who I am. So they get that attitude too, and it takes it just like a rape, you know, the same thing with a rapist. You're supposed to. It's a control issue because you're supposed to.
Exactly.
And I'm like, that's why these fools get caught up.
And another thing, a lot of women, I've seen it for myself in this industry. A lot of women, both in the industry and just industry adjacent, that like to hang around groupies, they feel like they have to. And it's unfortunate because the men that perpetrate these crimes are able to spot those women a mile away that they can easily manipulate and use guilt. I've witnessed someone where I had to pull a young lady out of a situation because I'm listening to the conversation and I am hearing him make her feel guilty. Like, oh, my day was just this and I just need to relax and my wife won't do this. I mean, if you were to do it, you know, then maybe I could probably do this for you. And she was like, well, you know, I mean, that is bad and such and such and such and such. And you know what? Yeah, because I mean, you do this and that, and you know, I can make that happen for you. You know, you've been wanting such and such. Well, you know what? You're right. I said, come here for a second. Let me talk to you. And we walked away, and I said, don't you do that? Don't you do that? Well, I said he can do that without you doing that for him. And if he don't want to, walk away because he gonna do it and still not gonna do that for you because he just talked to you about his wife. And what he's talking about giving you, she ain't gonna let that happen because she gonna notice that's gone.
I don't know why these folks be making these promises. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe some women are just a little airheaded. But my thing is, like you said, if that man is married, he promises you all this. He ain't finna do half that crap.
You know how many married men at Tycoon and engaged and publicly with whoever they with was making offers? Baby, get up out my face. Just do it then. If you're gonna do it, go ahead. I dare you. Whatever you finna give me, I dare you to give it to me. I dare you.
Yes, I need a down payment before you get anything there.
Girl, okay. A down payment. Did y'all hear about Bow Wow? Because you know Chris Brown is charging fans $1,000 for photo ops. Okay, so here go Bow Wow. I'm gonna coattail off of this. I'm gonna let motherfuckers do the same thing with me. First and foremost,
ain't nobody just get no goddamn.
Who the hell paying $5 to take a picture with Bow Wow?
Nigga, you ain't had an album out since the 90s. Stop playing with me.
I would take a picture in a sports bra in front of the club backdrop for $10 before I take a picture with Bow Wow at his concert backstage for free.
Okay. I don't know why he trying to compare himself to, because Chris Brown is lucky that he even still lightly relevant.
Right, exactly.
But after that Rihanna shit.
Why we doing Chris Brown like that?
Well, you know, Chris Brown, you ain't really heard him like that. Ever since that Rihanna shit, it's been, and then white folks been coming at him because, you know, the white girls love Chris Brown.
Well, it's just a little taint, but still he's relevant.
He's more relevant than him.
He's way more relevant than
Bow Wow. And he blessed too. I'll never forget about this Halloween costume I saw Chris Brown in years ago.
Ooh, the alien suit.
He was dressed like an alien. Girl, it looked like this down there. I said, I see why Rihanna was letting that nigga knock upside the head.
Well, see, I saw the naked picture.
Oh.
And that thing looked like a pencil. It was long and little.
No girth? Just
no, it was just long. It was long, but it was little.
But but it looked fat in the costume.
It might have had some extra in there because I saw it in raw form, literally.
Oh, have a long thing.
It looked like a straw. It was long and thin. Now, you just want somebody to gouge your insides, go ahead. Because he definitely has a javelin stick. He definitely has a javelin in his pants.
You know what? We're going to go to a quick break. When we get back, we're going to welcome back our special guest. Our special co-host Drama's here with us. But y'all hang on. We're going to go to a break and we're going to bring on Mr. Jermaine Williams. So y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yo. Yeah.
We are back in the building. Y'all already know the GH merch is live and popping on our website. We have a limited edition of our Halloween t-shirts celebrating African Americans in horror movies. That's what our collection is all about. It's about the celebration of the culture. So y'all make sure y'all go to gospelheifers.com and check it on out. Again, let's welcome back our special guest co-host. And in the building right now that we're about to bring on, you guys have seen him in Stomp the Yard, the Great Debaters. Also in Fat Albert. Make sure y'all welcome in Mr. Jermaine Williams, y'all. There he is, in the flesh.
We can't hear you, sir.
Your sound is out. Let me get a sound together, y'all, right quick.
Oh.
Yeah, we still can't hear you. I don't know if that's going on your end, but I got the mic on this end, so that
we can hear Drama though.
So y'all give him a minute. Let him get his sound together. You may have to come out and come back in just to make sure things are working. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Because you got 3 women on the screen. We'll take up the time till you get it together.
He's like he got that sleigh bed from Ashley Furniture. I had the same one.
He got the same one. I'm looking at his lips while he talk. I can't hear nothing, but I can see lips.
So he's going to try to come back in the building, but you guys have got to know about this brother. Whenever you get a chance to work on a set to reenact Fat Albert, that was one of the shits that we grew up on, and you play Mush Mouth. How were you able to keep that shit going throughout the whole
Look, I still watch the goddamn the trick-or-treat Halloween one.
The Fat Albert Halloween?
Yes. I think that the original Stickman was in that one.
And also the Great Debate where you work with Denzel Washington. I mean, because Drama, you got acting skills. So, I mean, when you get an opportunity to go on set to work with a legend, I mean, what kind of tidbits do you walk away with?
You should keep your mouth closed and don't talk to them folks unless they talk to you. No, that's real.
That is.
You keep your mouth closed. You always let them acknowledge you first. Because what you never want to be is the one who was talking too goddamn much on them people's set. because you will never be on this set again. So anytime, even when I directed Tommy Ford, I was nervous. He had to say to me, "You are the director. I don't care how long I've been doing whatever I'm doing. You tell me what to do." Now, once he told me that, it was gloves out. I said, "Get over there and say this like this." But before that, it was very much, "Yes, Mr. Ford." He said, "Stop calling him Mr. Ford. You my boss. I'm Tommy."
Okay.
Jones.
But see, he at least approached you with the reality of what your role is, because some folks will sit there, even though you have a director's role, they'll sit there and still try to downplay you because they have never worked with you before.
Yeah.
Well, I commend both of them because you're right on that. Mm-hmm. But then, too, sometimes folks go in doing too damn much. And that's what I understand. You can't go somewhere doing too damn much because you want folks to call you back.
Yeah, and it was a valuable lesson, because in my trying to respect his position, having been on so many shows that we love and films, I was being timid, but I knew my job. But it could have come across to someone who had this grandiose idea of themselves as though I didn't know what I was doing. But instead of me saying, I was saying like, "Well, Mr. Ford, do you mind saying this like this? And Mr. Ford, do you mind going over here to do that?" It taught me, you know what you're doing, no matter who it is. So I would say, "Tommy, I need you too. Tommy, you need to." So it just taught me to speak with authority and not with conceding to what I deem to be the higher in the hierarchy. Even though he wasn't higher in authority, he was higher in the hierarchy of the business, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
No, it does make sense, because you do get in the industry, you get to work with folks, and you're trying to be respectful, and you want to make sure you don't step on nobody's toes while you're getting this project done. But at the same time, they got to remind you, like, okay, you tell me what to do.
Yeah.
It's like working with Oprah, because I pretty much would say anybody, no, I do like what Oprah did with different topics. Even Ellen DeGeneres, whatever the bitch name is. I get around them. I'm not finna be sitting there acting crazy and being extra, because I'm trying to soak in everything that your experience. Because bitch, I want to be where you are.
And I take that in from everybody, like, Drama, Jake, other folks that
I ain't fuck Jake. Fuck Jake. I take it from Drama. Jake, I'm playing. I don't want you to do shit. I don't want you,
You better leave Jake alone, because Jake's ass been on one all day today off the bullshit.
Jake time when he worked with Ricky Lake. Nigga, look,
Jake needs to jump in a lake.
Work with some Ricky Lake.
Okay, but look, it's all good. Everybody got experiences, but I love the fact that some people in the industry, they're not too big to learn and to take some advice. So that's one thing I know that you do. Drama. She takes all the shit in. When you watch Drama,
that's what I did when I first met Drama. I said, "This bitch going places." I'm not blowing smoke up her ass. She was on live with D-Lay. I want to say, who was that dude? Your boy, Teddy Carpenter. And I was just watching your interaction. Then you had the other person down there. And I was just watching Drama. Drama was like, "I'm taking all this in." Okay, yes. When they went to her, yeah. I said, "Bitch, go on." I said, because half listens.
Okay. And that's what you're supposed to do. But let's try it one more time. He is back in the building, so we're going to try and see if we can get the sound going with Mr. Jermaine Williams. Welcome back in. Here we are.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hey.
What's happening? We good. We in there. How y'all ladies doing?
Doing fine, Jermaine. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you taking time out to join us on the show today. Of course, we read up on all your stuff, seen some of your productions and your work. And right now, you a man of multi-talents. I'm going to put it to you like that, because not only
thank you.
Not only can you act, you can
I act. Yes, with the accent on the C and the T. Got it.
And you sound like me when we was talking to Johnny Gill.
Oh, yeah.
I said, "Nigga, you sang.
You sang.
My.
I was
For
sweating.
sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm telling you, you've been in some legendary films. You've worked with some great legends. And I want to know, since you're such a well-seasoned actor, like, what are some of your walkaways with some of the productions you've been involved in?
You mean as far as what have I like taken away from it?
Yes.
Just a lot of jewels, man. I do my best to get as close to some of the high level actors that you've seen me work with, and just ask questions. You know what I'm saying? One of the things one of the things that Denzel actually, I can honestly say that he did was drop a lot of jewels on us as a cast, being young, coming of age actors, and he taught basically us just how to just keep your integrity and keep your dignity in this industry that is with a lot of snakes, a lot of backstabbers, it's a lot of hate. How to avoid those things and still keep your integrity, and to just kind of work and go home. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself out of the media, keep yourself out of the tabloids, and just be recognized for your great work. So that's what I definitely take from every single job that I do, and I try to get as much information from high level people and respected people as possible.
And Denzel is definitely high level. No, but I mean, when you think about it, the only time you ever heard anything was when Julie was up there flirting with his ass at the Oscars. You remember that years ago?
Yeah.
We're like, bitch, his wife is right there. Denzel don't do that.
Nah, he don't do that. He actually he doesn't like award shows either. He's not a big fan of award shows.
Probably why he don't like to go back no more, because that heifer was all
Yeah,
over.
he just it's one of those things where he just kind of like he does what he's asked to, and then he just kind of just dips out.
Well, I was ready to fight that woman for his wife, because I was like, you be a real man.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Drama would have been right there with me, wouldn't you, Drama?
It would.
I heard. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
But you've had so many different opportunities to work with so many folks. Now let's go ahead and start with one of my favorites. And I'm sorry, Fat Albert is one of my favorites because that's the sitcom that we grew up on. And to see actual live people reenacting these characters.
Yeah, because you know when Halloween come, I'm watching that cartoon again. I watch that. The great.
Why Halloween? Why Halloween?
Because I love the Halloween cartoon that Fat Albert has.
Okay.
I've been watching that for years. Same thing with it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Those are like two I gotta watch.
Yes.
Okay.
In my horror movie, I love Halloween.
Exactly. So
awesome.
I mean,
okay.
But you had the chance to play one of these characters. So I want to know what your study intake was to get prepared for this character, because you don't belong in Dennis, and you know you got to really master that when you're trying to portray a cartoon character on film.
Absolutely. So, first of all, it was an honor being able to be part of such an amazing cast and be a part of something so iconic that has been popular for decades. Since the 70s. And honestly, at the time, I actually auditioned for Fat Albert 2 years prior to when it came out, back in 2002. I don't know if you know, but they actually had a whole another cast in 2002. I want to say maybe two other original cast members were casted 2 years prior. And I want to say either Hype Williams was supposed to direct it, the famous video director, and him and Bill Cosby just had, creative differences, and they kind of put it on the shelf for 2 years. They took it off the shelf a couple years later, and that's when I was able to audition again. The first time I auditioned 2 years prior, I auditioned for Fat Albert, and it didn't work out. So I remember a good friend of mine named RJ Smith had suggested I try out for Mush Mouth, and I vaguely remembered the cartoon, so I kind of did a little bit of studying and found some original stuff, and I just thought Bill Cosby's take and his voice was so funny. I just wanted to kind of tweak it and make it my own a little bit. And that was a note that came from Bill Cosby. He basically was like, I love you guys and, admiring the original stuff, but kind of make it your own, since it's kind of an up-to-date thing. So it can kind of stand a little bit apart from the original. So I just kind of went in there and did my thing. And I just kind of just made it my own. And, the casting and executives, they fell in love with it. So it was an awesome experience.
So you had to wear a long ass hat though the whole time?
No, that's Dumb Donald. That was Dumb Donald. I had the scarf and yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm getting the characters confused now.
It's all good. I had the electric blue scarf and the orange beanie. Exactly. Yeah.
But with you being casted in that particular film, I mean, what would some of your advice be for any actors that are coming up? They get a major production such as that. And how would you advise them to approach the project? Because sometimes they go in, oh, I got this and I ain't got to worry about shit else. But there's some rules and regulations that take place when you land your first big role among other big people.
Absolutely. I just say stand outside the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Try to approach the role that wouldn't be your typical emotion or reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm really want to truly believe to kind of do something that would stand outside that anybody else would do, because you don't want to look like anything else that your competition has done. So I say stand outside the crowd and don't be intimidated by your competition. Because the thing is, with a lot of these roles, these major films, production already kind of know who they want as far as like a major name, and they're going to try and get to those major names as much as possible. Thing is, if you're not a major name, what you're going to try and do is outdo yourself and hopefully the major name that they're trying to get. So the thing is, like, do you have the chops to do that? Stay true to yourself, be confident in what you're doing and bring it to the table and just go for it. That's my advice for sure. Stand outside the crowd and don't do what would typically probably be done. When somebody is mad, a lot of people want to be like, I'm angry. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? But you can be calm, look calm and cool, and still be, angry and frustrated. Denzel is probably the best to ever do that. Yeah, like he can do a very intense scene, look you dead in your eye and be furious, but doesn't have to physically show that he's angry. You know what I'm saying? So you have choices that you can make when it comes to some of the choices you make when it comes to a scene. So I just say go for it and just stand outside the crowd.
I'm gonna tell you, I would have wanted to been on set when he was doing Fences, because that was very intense for me.
Oh yeah,
right, right.
But Drama is an actress as well, and I've seen Drama do practice as far as her fight scenes. It's like some Mortal Kombat shit.
Finish him.
Okay.
Yeah, finish him.
Get over here.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't have a stunt double. My stunts are mean.
Hey, brag about it.
It's hard though.
Represent.
It is hard. A double would be amazing, because at 40, when I got a roundhouse kick and all that other stuff and learn it, at 40, it is not like my 26-year-old that I am fighting. It is that youth definitely shows in rehearsal.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I'm pushing 40. I'll be 40 this year, and I feel it.
Yeah.
I don't do no types of karate. I'm just doing how I mess around and swish a piece of dish wrong. I'm like, hello. I'm just doing dishes. God dang.
Y'all too young to be complaining about that. 40s, 40, that ain't shit.
Exactly.
It ain't. I find myself stretching a little bit more than I used to, for sure.
Well, you gotta stretch, pop them bones, get that blood flow. But I never forget when I hit my 30s. My dad was like, "You all right? You good?" I'm like, what the hell is you talking about? A lot of women be tripping out when they hit 30. I said, "They don't give a fuck about that.
As long as I'm still breathing, I'm good."
I hit 40. You all right? I don't give a shit about all that. All that still wear skirts and still look good. I'm good.
I love it.
It's when I start looking like a crow that oh my God. It's a wrinkle, bitch.
Listen, as long as this thing's still thinging, I don't care nothing about 40, because it's still thinging.
Not the thing still thinging. Let that thing thing.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't hanging, it's thinging. When it start hanging, then I'll be concerned. But that thing is thinging right now.
That thing is thinging. It still got a little lift. It's still lifted. It's still lifted.
Your quad not blown out. Your legs and cellulite still tight.
Did you say cellulite?
Cellulite.
50. That's how you say it when you get close to 50. You cellulite.
I love it.
You still got moisture in the right places. And I'm not I'm playing kickball with my titties. I'm good.
Moisture.
Yeah,
Moisture is important. The moisture.
I mean, we could be like Cardi B, you know, long as it's still whopping.
You know what? Shut your ass up, because I want to get to
I'm talking to the young man here. Gonna try to put me on punishment shit. Okay.
I'm sorry. It took a turn that I wasn't meaning for the take when this heifer take over. So.
Things went left. Things go left all the time. It's all good.
I just don't understand why folks get, oh my God, I'm turning so-and-so. You still living. God is not done with you.
But I am.
Look, a lot of folks be done with me. I'm like, look, long as the Lord is not.
Not the Lord. Not the Lord.
We need the Lords.
Let me get to your other roles that you participated in as Stomp the Yard. Now, that was a physically demanding position as well as your acting skills. So how do you find a balance when you have to sit up here and devote your energy and your body to a scene of dancing, physical movement, and then you got to switch it up and just get back into your acting role?
Well, I'll let you know this much, y'all. When I auditioned for Stomp the Yard, casting and director had me freestyle dance. Now I've been dancing all my life, not professionally, just I know how to cut a rug. You know what I'm saying? You drop you drop a good song on the dance floor. I definitely I can cut a rug. I can do the damn thing. Never danced professionally though. And I've never had any kind of stepping experience. So I didn't know anything of that. I booked the role. I was super excited. We go out to Atlanta, and for the first month, maybe month and a half, we learned every single routine that y'all saw in the film. We did all that first before we did any kind of filming of the movie. So we could just be familiar with all the dances and stuff like that. First day of rehearsal, y'all, I'm struggling. I'm talking about struggling. I ran back to my hotel room, called I said, Mom, they ain't gonna want me no more for this role, Mama. I can't do it, Mama. It's just too much dancing. I ain't never danced like this before. Nigga, this ain't Alvin Ailey. I ain't Alvin Ailey.
Oh, Lord.
My mom was like, baby, and you know mamas, they always supporting. You ain't coming back there. You gonna stay your ass out there. You rehearse all night till 5 o'clock in the morning if you need to. And I took my mom's advice. I literally stood in there in front of the mirror until I got it right. And I went to sleep, brain memory like a sponge. And I got up the next day and I was looking like Alvin Ailey now. For real.
Okay.
I had it. I had it. I was super excited. It was just a really fun process, man. And a lot of those dancers out there, they were super supportive. They pushed me to my limit, honestly. I think during that whole rehearsal period, I lost about 15, 20 pounds during that whole thing. So it was gruesome. It was rough.
And shout out to my friend and birthday twin, Virgo twin, Columbus. That's my boo.
Columbus Short. Shout out to Columbus Short, y'all. Absolutely. Okay. That was my dog, man. Cool people, man.
Oh, Virgo. How y'all Virgo?
September 17th. Same day as D-Lay.
That's right.
My dog.
Okay, girl. But they just got through telling it right here. Pork chop gravy.
Extra gravy all day.
Gravy. Do you find yourself in public and people just sit up there greeting you?
Hey, listen, people don't know me on a first name basis. I tell you that one. They don't know my government at all. I'm either Mush Mouth. I'm either Mush Mouth, pork chop, extra gravy. Yeah, those are the main two. Those are the main two. And the ones that are into dramas and intellect, they call me Hamilton Burgess. They call me Hamilton Burgess from The Great Debater. So
exactly.
As an actor, that is a huge compliment because that means
absolutely
you embody your role, and they.
Absolutely. I understand that I am a hood star, and when it comes to my people, I'm in the neighborhood. I get so much love, and they give me all my roses, all my flowers. So I'm beyond grateful. It's a very humbling feeling too. So.
Yeah. Ghetto superstar.
But you know what? I watched a previous interview. I always research our guests.
Yes,
and I watched previous interviews. It was an interview you were on. It was a radio show, and they addressed you as a legend. And you humble in that. You was like, hey, ain't no damn legend, but like,
you know what? I'm very modest with mine, man. It's just one of those situations when I film something, it's a passion of mine to do it, and I just don't know how much of an effect it has on the world, to the fans, to anything like that. So I don't keep that in mind ever. So when people address me as that, it's very humbling, and I trust me, I take it as a compliment. I don't see myself at that level yet because I feel like I have so much more to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I love it. Like, please keep giving me that love, that energy. But I have so much more to do, y'all. So much to give to the world. You know, so I stay modest. I stay humble in that sense.
Now, I can see you stay humble because I saw your response to it. I was like, oh, that's just
I mean, you got people that were like, you know, they take that all in and they, yes, that's me. That's who I am. Yes. Yes, that's his eye. You better know it. I've done this. 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 I've never been that guy. I've never been that guy.
But do you feel being a humble person in this industry, because you know what a backstabbing, dirty industry this can be, that finding humble sometimes is kind of withdrawals, because you could be out there positive, do your role, come back, and immediately, oh, he think you all that kind of thing. I mean,
well, I believe arrogance and too much arrogance can get you in trouble. We've seen with a lot of people, especially when it comes to us. I feel like when you get to a mindset where you feel like you're untouchable and you start doing things that are very questionable, that people question your intentions and people question your actions, that's when you may get blacklisted or canceled.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so being humble and knowing what you bring to the table and not having to brag or boast about it, I think it leaves you in a safe space because people can only judge you by your work and your work only. And that's how I want to be judged. I want to be judged and looked to and respected by my work and not the things that I do outside of working. You know what I'm saying? I could go into detail, but you know, you got people outside of their work and they, whether it be drugs, you know, they find themselves addicted to drugs, self-affliction, and women.
Lots of hoochies.
Women. Okay. And what I'm saying is, Jermaine Williams will never catch a case. I'm sorry. First of all, I respect women way too much, but you will never find me in a predicament where a woman would definitely like, he had me in this position. I was so uncomfortable and scared for my life. Nah, I'm sorry. I'll wave from a distance. Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
Because like I said, we talked to Godfrey that long ago, and you know, he speaks on that so frequently that now I see that it's more of a frequent occurrence that happens when it comes to that type of energy. Unfortunately, you want to be able to greet the people that support your career, but at the same time, is there hidden motives when you meet certain individuals?
Yeah, and people test you. You know what I'm saying? People test you, especially if they know you have one of those aggressive, you know, personalities. You know, just watching not too long ago, a little over a month ago, 2 months ago, the guy was on the plane trying to trigger Mike Tyson. Are you crazy?
Yeah,
Are you a nut?
That fool. That was a death wish.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are you trying to? What's your end goal here? What's the end goal, sir?
Death.
What are you trying to do? So, you know, you definitely have to be careful with some of the people you come across. I'm a nice guy. I come across fans. I talk to them all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm with my family, I'm hoping and expecting that you'll be respectful of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and even if that is the case, I'll definitely give it like a little disclaimer. Hey,
you don't be like
I'm with my family. This is personal time. You know, so.
Seal almost whipped somebody's ass. That was about to. You remember that, Seal? Y'all was like, "Hey, Seal, I understand, bro. I understand. Get out of my child's face and my wife's face. Come on."
But is that
Seal almost whipped somebody's ass?
Oh, yeah, that happened a while.
See, I wouldn't even mess with Seal. Look at his face.
Yo, those were African travel.
You can't mess with nobody with craters in their face. I love Seal. Don't get me wrong, but that brother, no diss, no live. "Kiss from a Rose" is one of my favorite songs. But listen here, okay? I look deep into that man's eyes There's crazy in that man's eye. He's a pop star, married to a white woman, all that stuff. No, bruh. I feel like Sid will whip your ass.
No.
He sounds like one of those evil villains from like 007.
You know how when
where's my diamonds? Like he kind of look like
that's what I thought.
Seal is a villain. He can sing, but goddamn, I think he a villain on the inside. He'll mess you up. He'll fuck you up.
Brother, I love his singing.
I can see him like the opposite villain of Blade. You know what I mean? Just
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's my man? He kind of reminds me of what's my man's name? The actor, the African dude, Dijon, Digimon.
Oh, Dijon, the one that was married
yes.
to
he was in Blood Diamond. He was in Blood Diamond. He was in yeah, he kind of they look like they could be like brothers, like just on some evil.
See, I don't find Seal sexy. I find him sexy. And what's that thick-lipped African that was in Jurassic Park? I said alert.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The last two.
She said the big lip African.
Look, I got something about lips and black men. I'm sorry. So
that's hilarious.
I said, "Oh, look at his lips. Look at those beautiful lips.
Look how she looks."
I'm sorry. No, that African man is beautiful.
She was like, "Kiss me, kiss me,
kiss me. You kiss me on my areola.
You kiss me, I kiss you."
Just kiss me passionately.
You know, bypass the mouth and bypass mouth straight to nipple. We just gonna steal.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mouth. She said it.
Nourishment is from.
Oh wow.
Not me.
She said, "Kiss me, then milk me."
Kiss me with those strong mandinka lips.
Well,
I'm sorry, y'all.
I gotta show you a
I just had an Eddie Murphy flash to I will love you constantly.
I will love you constantly. Oh my God. What was that? He was come here, girl. He said, "What is the problem, girl?" Oh man, that's classic Eddie right there. But I can talk about that all day. Don't let them fool you.
Right, oh no, those big old African lips.
I'm sorry.
Yo, crazy.
This is the ignorant portion of the heifers right here. So that's why
it's all good, man. We all ignorant, man. I have plenty of ignorant moments. It's all good.
I do nothing wrong but be myself. Oh my God.
Hey, please don't change. Don't change. I need it. What you sipping on over there?
It's just some BS wine.
It's sangria.
It's some BS.
Oh, okay.
It's sangria. So we try to keep it light. But I want
gotta keep it light. Okay.
As an actress, did you have anything additional that you wanted to ask Jermaine?
Yes. I didn't think you would ask me if I had something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, what's going on?
So, I would like to know, what is your dream role? And by that, I mean not a role that is already created, because that's somebody else's dream. What is your dream role that comes from your brain?
Man, this is huge, y'all. This is huge. I am a huge music fan. I'm a big fan of just old school R&B. I am a hip hop head too, but I have a valid love for R&B music. One of my top artists and singers and songwriters is Donny Hathaway. To be honest with you, and with his story, which a lot of people don't know about, he suffered from schizophrenia and wound up killing himself and jumping off of a hotel balcony building. And honestly, I would love to play Donny Hathaway in a role. That would be my dream role in being a lead character and playing Donny Hathaway. I know a lot of his songs, sing them in the shower all the time. Shit, I sing them out loud all the time too. But no, I would love to play Donny Hathaway. I feel like his story should be told, just because he played such a prominent soulful artist in the 70s, and I feel like it'll be an interesting story. And I mean, just think about it, playing a schizophrenic And shout out to Jamie Foxx, who did an amazing job playing a schizophrenic and the soloist. He did an amazing job in that.
I like that.
I would definitely study that role to study for this one. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of my dream roles. I think Donny Hathaway's story is an absolute storyteller for sure. So
I can see that. I can already see the album cover where he has that hat on. I can see you.
The little apple hat. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, you know, we got another additional body in the background.
Girl,
here,
we got sour ass in the building.
So let's welcome in the comedian, soon to be
What's happening?
I'm sorry. Hey, Gospel Heifers. How y'all doing? What's going on, Mr. Williams? How you doing, sir?
I'm good, brother. What's happening?
Success, bro.
I'm so happy he could be nice to you.
Yeah, trust me. You only get she's drawing and Cam down because they no rapport with each other on Instagram.
Fuck this shit.
And Jake has been talking shit all day long. So of course we told him he had an open invite to the Heifers platform. So welcome in, Jake.
Yeah, she didn't say nothing to me, but hey, Jake.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Like I said, Mr.
Hey,
Williams,
fuck you.
Thank you for all those good movies and shit, man. We enjoyed all that, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I really, the only reason why I came in is to introduce myself to you, man, and say congratulations. And I wanted to come in because you were in here with a lot of negative energy that you didn't know about. So, I mean, Michelle is good people, but you have had her, kind of and then the other one, Drama, you know, she has this issue. You see her. She's I
did a remix on that. You saw that? Oh, that's it.
Finish him.
At the sound bite.
I did a DJ on that bitch.
That's hilarious.
Finish him. My bad. You didn't speak to me, Jake. So I will have beef with you on IG. I will be professional right now.
You say you want that?
Nigga, I ain't scared of you. Do I look like them little punk ass niggas you be cussing out? I don't go run and block people. I don't call me Rocky for nothing.
Okay, look, y'all just throw me off because I know Jake wanted to come up here, speak to Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams didn't want to talk to you, Jake, but it's okay.
Me and man might be in a movie together. We might be in a fucking movie together one of these days. We don't know that.
Well, I
know being on set as the janitor does not qualify as being in the movie.
Ooh. She said you're gonna be the janitor. The way Jake face, Jake face said, what the fuck? I just know I'm doing a role, intimate role with Idris. That's all I know.
You know what?
She not Idris. Into Idris. We done had Sayali.
Not Idris.
This is.
You know what?
I'm still mad at that last movie he did with Taji Henson and the towel didn't drop. Yes. I said towel drop. I was willing it. I said some boo.
You know, I wanted to ask Jermaine, besides everything else we've been discussing, with you being in the industry so deep, are you planning to do any solo productions or directing any films?
Yeah, so I'm definitely focused on doing a lot of things behind the camera. I have been within the past like 5 years or so. About a year ago, I honestly executive produced my first short film. It's called Welcome. It's in post-production right now, and we're gonna try and push it to all the high-end film festivals, promote it, push it much as we can possibly. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. I'm doing a lot of writing. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of writing. Got a couple of movie ideas. Wrote my first pilot script for a TV show that I created called Laugh Till It Hurts. So I'm super excited, man. Just trying to make it happen best way I can. Best way you can make it in this industry is have control of your own career. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And not leave your career in the hands of an agent, manager, but create your own of what you want to see, on the television or the big screen.
Go Black Man.
Okay.
That's it.
That is it, because I find a lot of Black content creators, actors, and directors, they usually have to go ahead and do their own thing to get the recognition needed. So I do applaud any productions done by any Black actors, directors, producers that are putting our element of creativity out there. Because I feel
and if it leaves you with total creative control. You know, you're not limited to anything that you want to put on the screen. You have full control of what you want to do, and who's better to represent us than us? You know what I'm saying? And not have that written by a white man. I'll be honest with you, and nothing to him. His name is Robert, but it was a man. It was a white man that wrote The Great Debaters, which isn't a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we have stories that we can tell ourselves and probably tell it better because it's who we are. We know our own story. So I figure you have full creative control, and that's what I want. I want full creative control, and you just get that respect from like-minded people and your peers, that's in the industry as well. So I'm just looking for that respect.
And I think you're going to on the way of doing that because, like I said, your work is very impressive. Everything that you seem to put your touch on,
it turns to gold.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's like having the Myers touch. What's up, Jake?
Can I ask Mr. Williams a question?
Yeah, what's happening, my man?
I wrote a movie, and I know they're gonna laugh.
I'm already laughing. They heard shit. I'm laughing already. I'm sorry.
I got this shit right here. I wrote a movie, but I ain't never put it in nobody's hand. You know what I mean? And I know it's a funny movie. I wrote a comedy. I really did. And I was doing it. I was talking to people and doing this shit, but people, I just don't trust people. And if I put this in somebody's hands, it need to be in the hands of somebody who's gonna look over it and correct where I'm wrong. I type all this shit up myself.
And not steal it too. On top of that, you have to put that in
there. And I don't see this movie in 2 years on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? So what would I do with something like that?
Well, first of all, you got to have me in the movie for the look for you to get blessed like that.
You are. You the lady laying in the bed, unconscious.
God damn. Well, man, first of all, man, just get it copywritten, man. You got to have it protected. Once it's copywritten, man, can't nobody touch your stuff like that. And if they do try to touch it, that's a lawsuit and that's money back in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you copyright it. And that's the first way to just kind of make sure that's protected. You know what I mean? And if you do want to shop it around, make sure that the connects that you network with are viable. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, like, if you have somebody that's connected to Hulu, Netflix, HBO, make sure that they do work with that actual production. You know what I'm saying? So it's valid. I mean, and honestly, man, I'm kind of like still brand new to this whole writing, creating thing, and I'm still learning every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? But there's avenues you can take to get there, and I'm still learning myself. So yeah, just make sure it's copywritten, make sure it's protected, and whoever you shop it to and you share it with, you don't want to share it with everybody. The people you share it with, make sure that they are in the industry, connected to some kind of strong base or production company that's a viable company. So that's what I suggest.
Okay.
And there you go, Jake, for that script that's going to profile your heifer sister.
Mm-hmm. Long as I get to kick your ass in the movie, I'm happy.
Somebody asked me where I'm from. I was born and raised in South Central LA, West Side.
Oh, LA.
So, yeah. Born and raised, Cali boy, all day.
California love.
Don't do that.
No, I'm sorry.
But I'm glad that you did have time to join us, Jermaine. I really appreciate it. I want to get you back.
This was fun, man. Please have me back. This was really fun. I honestly was having a kind of rough day, but y'all definitely brightened my day today for sure. Thank you.
Oh my God, thank you. I bring joy, except for sour ass Jake. He don't get no joy from me.
I see you do bring joy. I'm about to sing me some Anita Baker for real. Come on now.
Okay.
You bring me joy. Let's go.
Okay. Now let everybody know your handle so they can follow you on all your platforms, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you got out there.
Absolutely. I'm not really on Twitter like that, but I'm always on Instagram. You can hit me at real Jermaine _Williams. That's real Jermaine _Williams. Message me, DM me. I try to respond back. I do respond back to majority of the people that hit me up. Show your love. And let's chop it up. It's all good. You can definitely reach me there though on Instagram. So.
And ladies, don't be DMing him your draws. He said conversation and jobs. Okay, let's be
Yeah. No DMing of the draws. And if you do, make sure they clean.
That's right.
Or don't.
Yeah,
like a little
people into that. Hey, I didn't know that was a real big thing. Like, you got some nasty men out here, and they pay for panties just so they can sniff the used ones. It's nasty. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, my man. That's all you. Whatever dirty drawers are sent to me, I'll send over to Jay. There we go. Hey, the tip of Jake's nose stink right now. It's terrible. That's all.
That's why I got that hook on the tip of his nose.
I don't know why you put yourself out there like that, Jake, but okay, it's all good, bro.
I get accused of you of this shit right here, Jake. Saying that you were
I just saw this yesterday. Jake, that ain't you, Jake. That ain't you, Jake. No. Wait for it. Wait.
This nigga did the Run DMC squad.
Oh my God.
Done.
Desperation. Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
First of all, I've never what is the fascination with doo-doo smell? Like, what is the fascination? What's the fascination with musty butt? I don't
I have no desire to have anything.
What is going on here?
Besides to be left alone.
Oh my God.
The only thing a man can do to my ass is smack it. That's it.
Well, I don't know because
smack it with some respect now. Don't be.
I don't want to be respected in bed. I'm gonna tell you that. Don't respect me in bed. I don't respect me in the street when we in the bed. I don't.
No,
I need things to be cool.
I'm just saying, but don't know when it comes to my booty hole, we don't know.
She basically said She said roundhouse kick me in bed. Basically.
But she gonna roundhouse you back. But I'm just saying.
She said if you roundhouse me, I'm a roundhouse you.
When it comes to my butt, that's the only.
She has a new definition of let's kick it. Let's go.
Now we have been watching her roundhouse niggas on you practice.
We're gonna get on that right after we go to the break. I know you want to dig into some other shit. But everybody, please follow Mr. Jermaine Williams. It's been a pleasure having you on, sir.
Please do, man. This was fun, man. I hope next time I see you, I have more work I can press. If you want to see me though, I'm on a few episodes of Ratchet that's on Netflix right now. Awesome show. Ratchet was Emmy nominated. It was produced by Ryan Murphy, starring Sarah Paulson. Awesome cast. You can catch me on Netflix right now. I'm in a few of those episodes. If you don't know what the show's about, it is a prequel to the classic, iconic film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson. So check that out. Yeah, check that out. It's a really good show, and you can catch me on Netflix right now.
Check that out because I love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. We love that film.
Oh, well, you'll definitely love this. It's twisted, y'all. It's twisted. It's crazy.
Your face looked like it was twisted.
It's twisted. It's crazy. For real.
You seen the original one with Jack Nicholson in, right?
Oh yeah. I've seen the original. This one, so that one was twisted crazy. It was cool, but that was 70s twisted crazy cool. It's on a whole nother level. This show, so it's definitely a binge watcher. Please go binge watch it right now. It's a good one.
I'm gonna check it out.
Mac.
Don't get her started on that movie. Because we know the lines to every line.
There you go. Oh, you'll love this show. I know y'all love it.
I'm gonna check.
I know y'all love it.
Ratchet.
Okay. Jay need to borrow a TV so he can watch it.
For sure.
Jake be looking at folks like, fuck you.
What's the name of the series again? Somebody just asked
Ratchet.
It's called Ratchet. It's called Ratchet. It's based off of Nurse Ratchet from the original film.
God, that bitch used to call me Nurse Ratchet when I was in beauty school.
I still do.
And I'm sure Drama know what I'm talking about. When you in cosmetology school, you gotta wear white scrubs.
I went to a hood school. We wanted to wear
white scrubs.
Memphis and Hamilton High School.
Oh no.
You can't get too much hood, but it was hood, but we had to wear white scrubs every day.
That's
awesome.
There's party in the back of them motherfucker.
You know what? Before we start getting ratchet, I'm gonna let Mr. Williams go.
Mr. Williams said he want to hear about some ratchet shit.
I'm gonna have to come back for the ratchet shit. I gotta go. But it was a pleasure, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jermaine. We appreciate it. We'll be definitely following up on that ratchet series that you got on Netflix.
Absolutely. Y'all stay up. Thank you so much for having me. Have a great one.
You too.
All right.
Jermaine Williams, everybody. Thank y'all.
A pleasure. I'm gonna check that show out though, because I was like, ain't shit on TV lately. Soon as he said it was off of
Nurse Ratchet
Ratchet, you flew over the cuckoo nest. That movie was hilarious.
That was good. But I do want to thank Drama for being our special guest co-host
and
tonight.
Showing up, didn't cancel for oysters. I thank you for that. Oh my
bad. You're welcome. I'm professional. I know how to be professional. And I was set up at 7:00 because I knew it would start at 8. And I was sitting in my chair at 7:15 because I wanted to make sure I was here. I used the restroom first. I made sure I had some water. I put my son to sleep, so we want to be interrupted. I made sure I was presentable. Now on the bottom, I ain't got shit on. But on the top,
you don't want me to stand up either, okay? Trust me.
I got my shit together up top.
You got on.
That's how we do.
I got on shorts up under this motherfucking thing here. Hey, Drama, you the one got dressed like you get ready to go teach fucking 3rd grade math. Ain't nobody fucking told you to do that.
Well, sir, when you're professional, you look presentable on other people's platform. You want to make sure that you don't embarrass the people whose product it is. You want to be presentable because they're marketing. And people will come back and view this again. So I want to make sure I'm not an embarrassment because I was asked to be here as a guest. And when you're in people's homes, you act like you care and you respect them and you look presentable.
Yes.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
What you talking about? We got on the same color. Am I looking at Drama?
Yeah, you looking at Drama. You looking at him.
Hello, motherfucker.
He said, well, am I looking at Drama? Goddamn it. Yeah, you looking at Drama, Jake. Look, I'm looking at Jake. Y'all funny. I'm seeing y'all.
All that goddamn hollering laughing, Michelle. And you
Let me tell you something. This is why when folks ask to get on here, and it's not that the heifers are trying to be snooty, it's about quality. I already knew when we had Jake on that we was gonna get the quality we wanted, that we had Drama on. We was
Drama ain't about shit. But first of
all, did you see the beginning? How professional I was and how I handled those topics, sir? You cannot do that. Okay, your vocabulary is not expansive enough to expound upon the topics as I did.
Oh, she said you old country ass.
Of course, you use no words with all them goddamn syllables in it.
Oh, I'm dying with you two. Y'all funny. Y'all stupid.
Oh my God! But
that's why you Doug friend. That's why you Doug friend.
Oh my God! Oh, don't you dare bring that nigga name up.
Now you know that name is banned from this platform, brother. So we gonna have to.
Drama acting like shit in here. Shit. Is that the wind? Why Jake looking up at the corner like, yeah.
This ain't no damn Brady Bunch. I don't need you looking up in my square.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, the Brady Bunch.
Here's a story of a lonely Negro.
Y'all right. Look, we need to have separate box so we can all act the fool.
Oh my God! But I want to
set your ass up in them comments.
Who going off in the comments?
No, he didn't. Shut your goddamn mouth. I bam your ass. Bam.
But I'm glad that we was able to at least end tonight, even though I know it's still early. The IG streets are still open. That we was able to end the night on a positive, funny note because there's been a lot of bullshit in them IG streets today. I'm just saying.
Shit, he been backstroking in them motherfuckers today. Jake has been backstroking. He got his rubber ducky in that motherfucker in a tall glass on a floaty. Just like, come on, bitch. Jake said he don't care.
But I do care.
The hell is that? I can't see.
Boy, can't nobody see on that track phone?
Oh, damn. Jake, is that your old drug in the phone? She looked at you like, nigga, what?
I'm saying, I gotta thank Drama again for being the voice of reason today. It's something that completely happened off of this platform, but like I said, she was the voice of reason today. I do appreciate Drama's energy when she tries to bring some type of maturity.
And see, I had to be a drama, which is hard for me to be a drama, but I had to be a drama with Nixa today. Cause don't let this shit bother you. Fuck this shit. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Okay, so we good on that energy, but I'm sure once we get up off of this piece, Jake, are you going live to cause some more havoc?
He probably going on his goddamn subscription.
Yeah, because if y'all don't know, Jake does have a subscription to his page, and that's where you get the exclusive shit that he can't say on just a regular live. So if you want some details or some shit that went down, some upcoming tea, all that shit, Jake is like the male gossiping heifer. So you got to go subscribe to get that shit.
That nigga is like the male gossiping heifer.
I don't know if it's true, but in my comedian group chat, there's a rumor that David Arnold passed.
What?
David Arnold passed?
Hold up. Let me look.
That's the white dude, ain't it?
No.
Yep.
David Arnold's a white dude. Roseanne Barr.
That David Arnold. Let me see.
That's what they saying. It's a rumor now.
Shit, she probably killed him.
Oh, not the black one. Y'all scared me. I thought y'all talking about the
That's
black
why I was like, not David A. Arnold. Come on now.
Nah, he come up as David A. Arnold.
I'm not seeing shit.
Well, it just say David Arnold, but
David Arnold could be spelled different, like Roseanne Barr's.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm looking that shit up right now.
Yeah.
Who is David A. Arnold? Who is the black one?
That's a comedian.
Oh, well, that maybe who. This is a comedian group chat.
It can't be the black dude though. It's not David A. Arnold, is it?
They ain't putting no initial. It just say David Arnold.
Hold on, y'all.
I'm looking at this shit right now.
Hopefully, it's not true.
Because he was just on live earlier today, even though I know
It's got to be the white one with Roseanne Barr. It can't be the black one.
Because he was a comedian too, the white one.
Yeah.
So it could be.
He was a stand-up though. He was more of an actor.
Well, maybe it got to be because I don't see a reason they would put it in there for the white one.
It can't be the black dude. He's had 2 Netflix special. David A. Arnold.
Oh, I know who that is.
Arena, and this is not for the weak.
Yes. Okay.
And we just saw him. David A. Arnold. God, praying is not him. Neither one, though, to be honest. We just saw him and met him.
You're right,
2
Mama.
months ago.
Yeah,
just about 2 months ago. He's fucking hilarious.
Well, we shall find out by the end of the night, I'm sure.
Oh, that's Tom Arnold. You right, Mama Miss. It's
yeah,
Tom
that's what I say. You're right.
Tom Arnold. So
it's got to be. It's a comedian group chat, so that's got to be.
Oh, I hope it's not him. Oh, sweet Jesus. I hope
well, you know, niggas love killing other niggas. They just be saying shit that they ain't seen them all day.
He's not that kind of dude to run the street. He's married. He's got a beautiful family. He talks a lot about his family. So, but you're right. That's Tom Arnold.
Yeah, and the only thing I'm finding right here from a legitimate source is that he had a first sign of a stroke. That was 3 weeks ago reported. So I don't see anything recent
about Dave Arnold,
about David A. Arnold or Tom Arnold. So let's just see if it's still brand new. Because
I hope that's bullshit, though. I'm not gonna lie. I hope that's some BS.
Yeah. So sometimes there's some bullshit that go on in the street. They be killing folks off like as a hitman. So,
yeah, but you're right. I did mess his name up. His name is Tom.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll pray that that's not the case. But hopefully it's all good news. Now, like I said, I know I don't want no death on anybody. I definitely pray it's not David A. Arnold.
No, but that's the only David.
Folks love killing people. Folks love coming to say, such and such done got up out of here. And folks be at home watching TV, eating popcorn, don't have no clue that they dead. Them folks don't even know they dead, just at home with their family.
Just at home chilling. I'm like, Daddy said you're dead. Well, is it? Shit. Because they did that to Will Smith's son.
Yeah.
They killed Will Smith's son?
Yeah, they killed that nigga a long time ago. He came back.
Okay.
Hey, it's David Arnold. It's David A. Arnold, man.
Are you serious?
You found it.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Rest well.
Dang.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. He was just on live earlier today.
Rest well.
Jesus.
Somebody said his team has confirmed he's not dead.
Okay.
He can be dead now. No.
Because I don't see, like I said, there's nothing on TMZ. Usually be the first ones to report that shit.
TMZ, they would be first, but he wouldn't be priority for them.
Right, exactly.
True.
Exactly. So that's true. So we're going to pray that that's not the case.
But she said his team is saying that he's not dead.
Let me see. Now Evans. The producer.
He's a comedian. I know who Now Evans is.
That's who posted it.
Well, he need to get with that man's people or whatever, his family first. His family need to be the one to first come out and say something. I really need people to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Especially if this is a rumor, because this man's got young girls. Don't nobody want to read that they daddy don't died and then the shit ain't true. And even if it is true, you don't want to hear through the media first or on IG first.
Yep, he just had that on Netflix.
That's
but we're gonna pray that that's not the case. If it is, we are definitely in prayer for his family, definitely his fans. We will definitely find out as time goes on. But what we're gonna do is wrap this on up because, like I said, just getting that news, whether it's true or not, is very
depressing.
It's depressing and shocking. Okay,
I'm praying that it's false. I love Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
He is hilarious.
Yeah.
And if you all have not checked out his Netflix, you please do.
Exactly. So we want to thank Drama again for being our special co-host. She will be joining us in the near future, honey. She was
Jake's favorite person.
Jake was not fired, y'all. So don't let him start that bullshit on his IG streets, okay? We like to rotate.
I mean, I'll be live in a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all.
He got laid off.
I got furloughed.
Temporary layoff.
Well, we'll be over there to see what you talking about.
Somebody said it's the senator.
Okay. So Blair is saying that it was a Senator David Arnold that passed away. So
okay, well, God bless you.
Now it's in the media. Why would he post that?
Huh?
Now the guy who posted it that I showed y'all.
He probably just heard the name David Arnold and with the one he knows.
Research like most niggas do.
Yeah, and just jump the gun. I just read the headline and I'm gonna post the story anyway, not knowing much about it.
Because that man is a healthy black man doing well.
Mm-hmm. But we're gonna find out, folks. But y'all make sure y'all go follow Jake, follow Drama on Instagram, and Jake will be going live momentarily. He gonna treat us meager peasants with his presence. So
yeah, the real peasants, the real peasants are the one that don't have no subscriptions. So we real peasants.
I'm not
going. I know that nigga know how to get us in there if I have to
on the regular page.
That's all right though.
Don't nobody care about your little page.
And what you looking at me for?
He said, "What you looking at me for?"
Looking at me.
All right, Drama. Thank you again, Drama, for co-hosting with us. And Jake, of course, we were actually pleasantly surprised with your appearance this evening.
It wasn't pleasant. It was a surprise, but it was not pleasant.
Anybody, it's my turn. They talking to me now.
It was actually an unfortunate displeasure.
You guys don't respect my motherfucking time.
Let's all respect each other's time.
Can you kick him out the live? How he be kicking people out? Kick him out.
he looking up at the desk. Ah! Yo, y'all two need a goddamn show for real. Cause y'all stupid.
Oh my God. All right, Miss Drama. Make sure y'all follow Miss Drama. Check her out because she is doing some major things.
No fucking way.
And make sure y'all follow our boy Jake because he's gonna be doing some big shows coming up. Got some good things happening in the background. So when it all is confirmed, we're gonna be there to celebrate, okay?
Facts. Celebrate both my niggas.
Jake's face.
Celebrating everybody's goals. Everybody being blessed.
He ain't got no fucking goal.
Oh, damn. Okay. Drama's face. Y'all are fucking hilarious.
Whatever, Negro.
Oh, all this water and earth energy.
All right, y'all. We're going to let y'all bounce. All right, later, Mr. Jake, and later, Miss Drama. We will holler at y'all on IG, okay?
All righty. Here I go.
Okay.
Stupid. He that nigga. Here I go. Jake is stupid. Why did he remind me like he was like the Oompa?
Girl, don't do this shit.
Here I go.
I'm finna go. But look, it's been a pleasure, y'all. Make sure you tune in next week as we got this special guest. Yeah. That's right, talented comedian will be joining us, the Gospel Heifers, next Wednesday night. Right now, we're going to head on over to IG. We're going to join Jake Stanley's live and see what exactly is taking place. It's going to be some wild and crazy shit. So I guarantee you, we're going to be there for the laughs and then some.
We'll be there for everything.
Okay, so you guys make sure you follow the Heifer, subscribe to our channel, and please visit our new website and check out our merchandise. We got black-themed horror t-shirts that are available through Halloween only. After that, they're not going to be available for a minute.
Nope.
So make sure you hit that website up and check out our limited edition Halloween Black Horror collection, all right?
That's what I say, my miss. He is a good-looking comedian.
Let's step over here. So we're going to see you guys on Instagram. So until next time, everybody, you know how we do it. Peace.
I holla.